Hey guys, and welcome back to BeardYGO. So today I'm just going to show you guys my deck profile. I recently went to the South African State Championships here in Joburg, and it was a lot of fun. So I was actually quite happy at my performance. So yeah, let's quickly get into a little bit of shout outs, a little bit of showcasing what we were able to get, and then we can get straight into the deck profile. So firstly, we were able to get the mat once again. So I came 18th. Score, we had 7 rounds. Score was 4 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. And yeah, it was really cool. I really love these sleeves. They really look awesome. And the field center, of course. Right, let's get on to the shoutouts. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to all of the people who helped me out in playing the deck. So, for those of you who don't know, I quit playing quite a while back. And yeah, so I sold my collection and I'm focusing more on family and everything. But I decided that I might as well play one event, right? And what's the most important event in the country? And that is the state championships. So yeah, firstly, thanks to Nikhil. He borrowed pretty much the entire deck to me. Thanks to Shiv from Dragontown. Um, he borrowed all the hand traps and a little bit of staples and stuff that I could use. Then thanks to Javon, he helped me out with some hand traps as well, some staples as well. And then thank you to Yaku from Cape Town borrowing an SP to me. So yeah, and then thanks to my best friend Jerome who actually joined me on the day. It was great to see you, and he borrowed an IP to me. So yeah, my prize support went to Nikhil since he borrowed the majority of the stuff. And then gotta say thanks to Javan again because he gave me this wonderful QCR Gold Pride Eradicator. So if you guys don't know already, he gave that to me because the deck I was playing was in fact Gold Pride Punk with a Horus engine. So let's get straight into the deck profile. Right, here we are. Let's get straight into it. So we'll start with the punk lineup. So I was playing 3 Foxy Tune. Let me actually see if I can zoom this in. Yeah, there we go. So I played 3 Foxy Tune, then 3 Xiaoman, then 3 E-Telly, obviously. Those are the starters. For the rest of the punk stuff, I was running 1 Dianote, 1 Sharakusai, 1 Wagon along with the field spell, and then 1 Madame Spider along with 1 copy of Dangerous Gabu. So that's the punk lineup. For the Gold Prides, I was running 3 Gold Pride Leon, 1 Captain Carry, 1 Rollerballer, 1 Nitro Head, and then 1 Better Luck, 1 that came out of nowhere, and 1 Start Your Engines. So that was the Gold Pride line. Then for the spice that no one expected and were really disgusted by after they nibbed me was the horror stuff. So running 3 Mseti, 1 Happy, and 1 Duamative. So That's the Horus line, and then I was running only one Sark and one Walls of the Imperial Tomb. So this stuff really helped a lot. Walls was great to get rid of a card in my hand that I could search back later. So essentially a brick, getting me the Mseti, getting the entire line out. So that was really cool. Then for the hand traps, I was running 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, and 2 Veiler, 1 Ghost Ogre, and then finally, last 2 cards of my deck, 2 copies of Triple Tactics. So my main deck was at 45 cards, and yeah, it was performing really well. So let's get straight into the extra deck. So for the punk stuff, we've got 1 Rising Carp, 1 Dragon Drive, and 1 Amazing Dragon. Then for the Gold Pride stuff, we've got 1 Chariot Carry, 1 Starleon, and 1 Pinballer. So that's for engine. Then for the rank 8s for the Horus stuff, we've got 1 Giant Trainer, we got 1 Photon Lord, 1 Titanic Galaxy, and then we've got 1 Xenophon, which actually put in quite a lot of work. There's one time that it failed me, but that's because, you know, my opponent had the better heart of the cards. Right. Moving on to the Synchros, so 1 Dragite and 1 Psychic End. So these helped quite a lot as well. And then for the links, 1 IP, 1 SP, and 1 Pit Knight Early. The combo with Pit Knight Early is just insane. And yeah, so I would actually like to showcase this to you guys. So stay tuned for the next video where I'll just be doing a couple of combos with this deck to show exactly what I was able to do at States. Then lastly, let's get straight to our side. So I was running 2 Pancratops in the side. Very great card to break boards. Then double Ghost Bell and double DD Crow. These actually really helped quite a lot. You know, just getting rid of anything. It's not a bestial, so sure, it doesn't put a body on board, but that's fine as long as I can get rid of anything I want to. That's all that matters. You know, the deck plays through so much already, so it was pretty much fine. Ghost Bell was basically just there to act as like a second copy of Ash for like Wanted or something like that. So it was really nice to add those in. Then 2 Droll and Lock and 1 Talents to round off the playset. And then finally, to help me break boards really, 3 Dark Ruler. I was told that Dark Ruler is horrible this format. I completely disagree. And this literally just covers so many decks, whereas droplets and stuff would mainly only just cover like the main deck stuff really well. Much better than Dark Ruler, definitely. Like if we're talking about like meta, but Dark Ruler I felt was just better for me. Firstly, I can Dark Ruler you, I can break your board, and a lot of times you don't have to start off with this. Like you can start baiting out, and then you know they could go Flamberge, summon IP, and then after they make Apo or whatever, then you can drop a Dark Ruler and continue playing anyway. Besides, the deck doesn't really like the cost of droplets, so Dark Ruler was just much more cost effective for this deck. Then, rounding off the last cards in the side, Triple Evenly Matched. This card is just completely insane. But yeah, the deck on its own performed really well. There wasn't really a lot of like times where the side really helped a lot. Maybe just the tactics, to be honest. A lot of the other stuff I didn't really see all that often. Right, so that was the deck. It was really awesome. I can't wait for next year, and I'll definitely be participating in states again next year. Yeah, it was just so much fun. For me, it's more about the experience of going to a larger event, seeing a bunch of people from the country traveling so far just to get to one tournament. And it's basically all about that love of the game. You actually see how much effort people make for something that they really enjoy. And that's what I enjoy about states and about nationals as a whole, in the previous years. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one where I can show you guys exactly why this deck actually performed really well. I think I made one mistake throughout the entire tournament, and that was in game 1 of round 1. Lost that game, came back in the second and third games, and after that, I didn't make, like, I wouldn't say that I actually really made a mistake for the rest of the tournament. It was literally time and opponents having better skill, top decking. I'm so salty. Anyway, cheers, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.